Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. This video is not my typical video, but I thought I would try something new. If you're new here, my name is Laurel and I am in Denver, Colorado. I have 3 babies who 2 of them currently have RSV, so I am just gonna take my vitamins and try to just stay away from all of the germs. But that's a little bit about me. I've been on YouTube for about 2 years and I've done a ton of different kinds of content in the past, but I think it's time to just do what I enjoy watching myself, and a lot of that is just clean with me's. So I'm going to give that a shot and just do that with like half clean with me. It's really like something for you guys to watch, like whether that motivates you, that's cool. If it's just like relaxing or pleasing to watch or it gives you ideas for something, that's cool too. But that's my plan so far with some of these videos that I'm going to be putting out in the next couple of weeks. I really want to be consistent with you guys and really take my YouTube channel more seriously. I love YouTube. I have just never really ever put it, in the front burner and made it a priority. So that's what I'm going to be doing. What I was showing you in that little clip was all of the things that I've been doing to try to prevent this illness in our household from spreading. So far, my husband and I are okay, but I'll tell you what, my hands are so dry from washing them constantly. RSV is a very boogery virus, so there's just boogers everywhere. So I have found that I have to just clean all day, every day, which I do anyway because I'm a stay-at-home parent. But when the babies are sick, the cleaning is on, peak. So the other thing that I want to just do in this video is just sanitize as much as I can, including all of our bedding. Everybody, like nobody can tell me that they don't like to crawl into a fresh, clean bed, especially if you're not feeling good, if you're feeling really crappy. That's going to feel really good just to get those germs off your sheets, crawl in and just try to relax and get a good, rest to try to get yourself better. Again, I'm not sick yet, but I figure if I am doing all of the linens and stuff, I might as well do my bedding today too. And I'm just looking back at this and the dust is no joke. Wow. It's crazy. I literally had just used some like wood spray or wipes or whatever and wiped off my table right there, and you can just see all of the dust particles like flying around, like sick. I don't know, maybe I need to try some like allergen spray or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I just showed you guys these little like springs. These are on Amazon. It's not really a spring, it's like a strap that like holds your sheets in place, and they literally work so good. They're really inexpensive and they make your sheets really tight. Like they don't get all bundled up, and it's cozy. Just trust me. It's really cozy. So I'll try to leave those linked down below too, but they're definitely worth the money. The other thing that I am going to be doing is investing in a tripod. I had one back when I started my YouTube channel, but I think along the way of moving, like twice now, it got broken. There's just a missing piece. So I'm just going to get another one. So right now I'm just propping my phone up on stuff, so bear with me. Also, I know my voice is probably not that great, but who knows? Maybe this RSV is settling in my chest. Hopefully not, but you never know. I always have to get Ripley in there, my sweet girl. She is the best husky ever, and I just really love her. So yeah, anyway, back to like what my motivation is for the next upcoming weeks for that content is what I was saying is I love YouTube and I need to make it a priority. And I also feel like it motivates me to get a bunch of different things that I don't really want to do done. I'm actually in the process of writing notes down for a video. Like seriously, it's going to be titled like, I don't even know. Do the things I don't want to do with me, stuff like that, things that I've been putting off that they just don't get done, and they need to get done. And they're the things that are oftentimes unseen, like cabinets and walls and everything else. So I really, really just need to do a deep clean of things that I don't normally or want to do. So be on the lookout for that video soon. Like I said, I've already been filming for a couple of days. So I am just trying to really pump out some content with you guys and talk about it. The other thing that I did want to ask you guys, if you could leave me a comment, you would be stupendous. But I think I'm going to always do voiceovers, but what are some things that you would like to discuss? Obviously, there are some things that I can't talk about on this platform just because of rules, but motherhood, sports, Q&As, cleaning products, life advice. Not that I'm, Yoda or anything, or Buddha, I should say, but everybody walks their own path, and I've definitely walked down a couple of tough roads, and who knows, everybody can learn something from somebody is what I'm trying to get at. So we could do something like that. I'm thinking about also doing maybe some more, I want to say commentary, but it's not the right word for it, because I won't be like actually watching a video and commenting as it goes. But maybe like putting what video I'm watching and then talk to you guys and give you my honest opinion and thoughts. Maybe I'll do that while this cleaning spree happens. I don't really know. This is my first video at this, and I'm just trying to get my bearings. And I know that a lot of you guys have been watching me since day one, which I really, really appreciate. Like, it's hard. It is hard work to grow your channel. It's hard to get that first 1,000 subscribers, and it's a challenge to make the content and to learn how to do certain things, which I still don't know how to edit very well. But that's okay. I'm just going to give it my best whack at it and see how it goes. Real quick here, this is my daughter Meredith's room. Again, she has RSV, so every single day, this does not look pretty by any means, but it works. It keeps it really nice and dark in here for her. I've been setting up my laptop and letting her watch like cartoons and stuff while she's in bed, because she's really not been feeling well at all. Like, if you guys have a newborn or just young babies, really just yourself, elderly people, but really just do a really good job at washing your hands and avoiding large crowds. And, I know it's hard to pick and choose, whether you want to go to like a family function or risk getting sick. I know that's a struggle for me, but at the same time, we have to keep living. So I don't know. My best advice for that is just don't go out when you don't need to. Wash your hands and just take your vitamins, stay healthy, hydrate, whatever you need to do. But you guys, this RSV is not it. Like, Meredith has never, ever been this sick. I don't think she's even ever been sick. She's a 2020 baby, so she's been pretty sheltered. And when I took her to urgent care, the doctor there said they have seen so many kids, like 2020 babies, coming in super sick with RSV. And it's because, again, all of us, we're cooped. So yeah, anyway, it has been tedious, but when I have both of the kids, because my oldest is at school, but right now, while everybody's sick, when Meredith is feeling well enough to sit on the couch and, watch some TV, or Fletcher's sleeping, I like to come in here every day and just open the window. It is cold, but I need to get some fresh air in this room and just wipe down all of the surfaces. My sister-in-law, she's a nurse, and she told me something like all of these different viruses that are going around, they can just live on surfaces for like days. I feel like, I don't know. I could be exaggerating, could be just like hours, but I know it's a long time. And I also just wanted to mention what I'm spraying all over her stuffed animals here is just peroxide. Peroxide's a really, really good sterilizer, and it's just a really good alternative to bleach. So once this sickness is, passed and is out of the house, I'll probably just wash most of her stuffed animals. Like I've been washing her bedding daily, but her stuffed animals, I'm just giving them a little spritz just to try to kill as much, bacteria and germs as I can. But yeah, her room definitely doesn't look cute or pretty right now, but we're in survival mode at this point, really. So we're just trying to stay fresh and clean and try to get better. So those are just some things that I've been doing. I threw away our toothbrushes and we're going to replace them. I'm just really, really, really trying to avoid getting sick myself. So I've been drinking a lot of water and, again, taking my vitamins, washing my hands, hand sanitizer, because like I said earlier, this is such a boogery, like gross, nasty virus. I feel like my life right now is nose Frida, like sucking a bunch of snot out, like making my kids scream, wiping their nose, like steam and like humidifier baths, vapor baths, and just holding them and trying to comfort them the best that I know how, and giving them medicine that they spit probably over half of it out. But I'm doing my best. Like I said, I'm truly in survival mode, and this virus is just really yucky, you guys. You don't want any part of it. This O-Cedar spin mop was totally influenced by. I saw it, of course, on TikTok. I'm sure plenty of you guys have, and here on YouTube. There's plenty of cleaning channels that use the O-Cedar spin mop. I just have the original one. I don't have the one that separates the dirty water from the clean water, but I don't let shoes in my house, really, so it's not that dirty. I know that sounds really gross because it really is that dirty because I have dogs, but I vacuum and mop almost daily just because I have a large dog, 2 small dogs, and children. So on the daily, it's just wear and tear of the house, so I love my spin mop. It was an impulse buy, and I will absolutely not say one negative thing about it. I absolutely love it. It's worth the money, 110. I also just wanted to say, does anybody else use baby wipes for absolutely everything? I obviously don't want to put Clorox wipes on toys and stuff that my kids are going to be playing with, but I just use baby wipes for their face, for their butt, for their toys, remotes, you name it. I am using disinfectant wipes for the remotes just because we are nasty right now, and Miss Rachel and Coco Melon and the Wiggles and so many other cartoons are saving the day right now. Disney movies galore. I think Meredith has watched probably 4, 5 Disney movies in the course of a couple of days, just back to back, because she feels that bad, that yucky. So anyway, that's kind of just what I've been doing, is just cleaning and taking care of kids and repeat. It's literally, until I started recording this, I didn't realize how often I clean the kitchen and the living room and the dining room and just everywhere. I'm like, wow, I've already done this today. When I go to record, I'm like, I've already recorded this. Oh, wait, I've already recorded this. Wait, they've already seen that. I've recorded this. So, it's crazy. But I don't know if any of you saw my last video, but I did mention that my son has torticollis, and it's nothing, super serious. It's treatable, but he does have to wear a dock band, which is a little helmet that you can see that I'm cleaning here. So he does wear it 23 hours a day. And for baths, or if he's just taking a nap, he's allowed to have it off for the hour. So I'm just taking some alcohol and cleaning the inside and the outside really good. This whole helmet process is so stinky. It's so smelly. But I mean, of course, I'm sure it's really sweaty. I'm really glad it's wintertime and not summertime, because it would be awful. I can imagine. But if you guys have any questions about, the dock band or the helmet, the torticollis, there's several reasons babies need helmets. I'm not a professional by any means, but I've definitely done my research, and I have to go and take my son once a week for head adjustments. So if you guys have questions, you can always, leave those down below, and I can try to answer them. I'll also try to leave in here the tag for my my previous video, I might do actually something. I might do like a video purely on torticollis and like when I noticed, signs that my baby's head were looking a little weird, stuff like that. Because I feel like there's a lot of people out there who aren't educated about the subject, and I, for one, was not. I had no idea what to look out for, what not to look out for, what was normal, what wasn't. So now that I've gone through it, maybe I can offer up some tips, advice, or what have you. So I might do that. We'll see. I'm doing my dishes here, obviously, and I wanted to just mention my brother watched me the other day. He was over and I was doing the dishes, and he's like, "Are you seriously like washing your dishes before you're putting them in your dishwasher?" And I just kind of chuckled. I'm like, haven't you ever been to somebody's house where they get you something to drink, especially like water, and you take a sip and you can just, like, it's been cleaned, but the dishwasher, I don't know, I feel like it leaves behind some kind of film or residue or something that makes the glass just smell kind of funky. And if it smells kind of funky to me, I'm not going to really be inclined to drink whatever's in the cup. And I don't know, I'm just weird, I guess, but I like to just give my dishes a quick little wipe down with some dish soap and then sanitize them through the dishwasher. The other thing that I wanted to say, like, I literally, you guys, I'm winging this. I have my notebook and I'm just talking about like different things that have popped in my head. But when I was filming this, and even just now, like editing it and doing this voiceover, like it looks so easy. It looks like it takes no time at all, but literally it is very time consuming. Luckily, when I do film, usually my husband's here so I can get it done. Otherwise, it's like a big rush to, get things done during nap times or when they're watching TV or eating or what have you. But to that point, like a lot of the different YouTube moms that I've made lots of videos on in the past, you can check them out if you want and stuff like that. A lot of them are cleaning channels or their day in the lives with cleaning or stay-at-home mom cleaning routines or, anything along that line of just like cleaning and organizing. And some of those big channels that have, over 500,000 subscribers and lots of views and stuff like that, it's not as easy as it looks. And I know a lot of people give a lot of the YouTube moms, including myself, I used to give them a ton of grief about content and their kids and stuff like that. But now that I'm making cleaning content, I'm starting to just, don't come for me, but I'm trying to just put myself in these other content creators' shoes and I'm trying to think, wow. And I'm starting to see, wow, this is extremely hard to do without my kids being around. And that's part of the other reason I'm doing voiceovers, because just like in this clip right now, you can't see her, but I'm literally having a full-blown conversation with Meredith. She's like at my feet talking to me. And I guess I'm just trying to give everybody the benefit of the doubt these days. So when I think of these large channels that get scrutinized for having kids on their channel and stuff, it's like, yeah, I'm not saying they still should, but I can see why. I can see different points as to why they have their kids on the internet, not just for clout and money. That's a huge, huge part of it. But a lot of those channels, they rely on, YouTube as their income. Like Beauty and the Beastins, for instance, like they have two channels, the Beastin Family channel and Beauty and the Beastins. And they have a ton of subscribers and followers. And their kids are in a lot of their content, most of their content. And their house is super clean. That's not to say, she didn't put in that work to actually clean the house and actually record, set it up. And it's hard as a mom. Especially for me. I find that is the hardest thing for me is I don't want to take time to film or set up a camera or check to see if an angle is good. I just want to like get whatever it is done while my kids are occupied as quickly as I can, because it's usually just a race against time, because it's only a matter of time before my kids need me or something. Back to what I was saying about like Beauty and the Beastins and their channels, and not just their channel, just that's an example. That's a pure example. But a lot of the big channels, it's like, yeah, I'm going to give them credit where credit is due. It's not just, oh, the cameras are up and it's easy and the content's made and, everything's thrown together and everything's done. Like it does take planning and, experimenting to see what angles do work and what don't work, and listening back to your video, your voiceovers to see if you sound stupid or not. I honestly don't really care though. I feel like if I stumble over words or I say something, I don't really care. I'm human and I hope I get grace for being human, but yeah. So I'm just saying these content creators, who actually make this a career, they do have a lot of work. They have to maintain a family, cleaning, videoing, editing, probably emailing back and forth to collaborators, different things like that. So it is work, and I will give credit where credit is due because I'm now putting my money where my mouth is. Although I do love watching cleaning videos, making them, they are equally, I really like watching them once they're all done. But when I just start the editing process and I just have like a million clips that are everywhere, it is intimidating. It's a lot and it's time consuming, and I just wish that it could just be thrown together as neatly and as nicely as possible. But I have to oftentimes stop and think, let's make a quality video. They don't need it to be pushed out so quickly. And I think a lot of those things were stopping me from taking YouTube more seriously. So I'm making it a mission to make time for things that are important to me. And YouTube is important to me. And having a clean home for my family is important to me. And balancing, playing with my children, but still getting, housework done and taking care of my dogs and stuff. Those are all things that are important to me. So I don't know how, but I'm going to try to change some habits, create some new routines, and just really buckle down and start making this content for you guys and putting forth the work. Because just as you see with a lot of the popular channels, they're putting in the work. They're showing up. They are showing up. They're filming, they're editing, they're getting it up there, they're answering questions, regardless of the negative feedback. Don't get me wrong, they get good feedback too. They have followers, but there's definitely trolls everywhere you go. And they're putting forth the work, and basically they're just showing up. And that's what I need to do. So I need to self-discipline myself and tell myself that this is important, and I'm going to follow through and keep up with it, and know that at the end of each video that I work hard on, that, I made the video with love and I took my time, and I really, cherish these videos because I want to look back at them, years from now and see the progress of how far, my family has come. So that's just a little tidbit there. I know that was really long-winded and a lot, but like I said, I have a notebook. I don't know where I'm going with this new style YouTube journey. For right now, it's just cleaning and chit-chatting and just a lot of rambling. And if you've watched this far, thank you so much. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm having a good time at not knowing. So let me know if you like this in the comments down below. See, just like that, my house is destroyed again. I did not have any more energy in me to muster up to film it. So I put my phone down and I busted it out and I cleaned and cleaned and cleaned. So I'll show you an after, but I hope you liked this video. If you did, let me know about it. And again, I hope to see you in my next one. There's going to be a lot more content coming your way. This is going to be a journey. I'm self-disciplining myself again to make things that are important to me happen. And so, yeah, I hope you guys are going to follow along with me. And thank you so much again for watching. And if you want, go ahead and subscribe. Bye, guys. See you in the next one.